Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk about Urgot skins again. Seeing as we just got Urgot the Clogfather, I thought I'd update my tier list with Riot skins and my custom skins. Riot skins first, and I'll add my custom skins afterwards. So, we're going to start with Urgot's default. I'm going to chuck him in B tier. I think you can feasibly see yourself never buying an Urgot skin and just maining the main skin. It's good. Urgot is a good skin. The default Urgot, you can literally is just Urgot. It's just a good skin. My problem is that other skins are much more creative than that, right? And his palette is kind of boring. So Urgot, B tier. Crabot, S tier. For the price Crabot costs, which is, I believe, 520, could be wrong. Correct me on that in the comments if I'm wrong. 520 RP for Crabot at the quality it is absolutely absurd. I think when they release new skins for Urgot, you have to keep in mind that one of his best skins, aka Crabot, is a 520 RP skin. But not only is it a 520 RP skin, it also has voice mod changing, right? So for a common tier skin, 520 RP, this skin is phenomenal. It's got one of the best VFXs, it has a VO changer, it has one of the best SFXs. Its control free is pay to win because it looks exactly like his ultimate animation. So Crabot, the cheapest and the best skin in my opinion. Battlecast. I'm gonna throw Battlecast in my A tier. It's a good skin. It feels a bit clunky, but that also plays into it, I think. Battlecast Urgot feels very weighty, and that weighty feeling, some people like, some people dislike. It just kind of depends what kind of person you are. Do you want to feel like a murder, raid boss, monster, building tankier side, then yeah, you're going to like Battlecast Urgot. But if you like being like a lethality crab, you're going to like Crabot, right? So, I would say there's definitely like playstyles that come into factors when it comes to like what skin you like, right? Battlecast, I recommend for people who like to play like a raid boss kind of style. It's like, I am like an insurmountable war machine death robot. That's like BC, Sterax, Jack Show, Tank. But if you're playing like Crabot, your personality is probably going to look a little bit more fun, a little bit more lethality oriented, big damage, solo kills and stuff like that. So there's definitely thematic identities that go like behind these skins. So what skin you orient towards probably says a lot about your personality if you think about it. Yeah, I'm going to throw Battlecast in A. Good skin. Recommend you buy it. It's 1,350. Now let's speak about another 1,350 skin. High Noon Urgot. I'm moving it down to the C tier. Personally, I think High Noon Urgot has a lot wrong with it, mostly pertaining around its textures. Urgot's gun in the skin is really small, but the legs are really nice. The textures on his stomach are really muddy, purely because Urgot's a very stretchy champion, right? He bounces around, he just flails around a lot, you know, like his body moves a lot, it stretches and blah blah blah. But since it stretches, it just makes it look kind of ugly at the center, right? Because they try to make him like this infernal machine. Which does work for Urgot, aesthetically speaking, in my opinion. But I think on the execution level, with the engine, I just don't think the skin holds up. I know some people will disagree with C tier. I could definitely see B tier for High Noon. But with how skins are panning out, with the Clogfather coming out, I think High Noon is starting to fall off a little bit, plus ratio. Pajama Guardian Cosplay Urgot, another 1,350 skin. Pajama Guardian is going in my S tier. Why is Pajama Guardian going in my S tier? Because it's pay to win. Pajama Guardian has some of the most hard to see legs coming from the enemy's perspective. Let's say you're playing against Fiora. Fiora sometimes literally cannot even see where her passive is because Urgot's leg model is so vibrantly colored, right? Pajama Guardian also has the same effect where if you do the control free, it looks exactly like his R animation with the same skin. And in general, the model is just very high quality. So unlike the stretching issues that High Noon Urgot had, Urgot's model doesn't really feel like it stretches and makes the textures on the stomach like lower in quality. So yeah, Pajama Guardian Urgot going in my S tier. Oh boy, Fright Night Urgot F tier. I don't want this video to be like hating on skins or whatever, but Fright Night Urgot, no, F tier. I understand if you like it, but out of principle, F tier. Now, Urgot the Clogfather. Where is he going to go? Personally, I'm putting him in the A tier. Urgot the Clogfather is a great skin. I just mostly feel bad about it because they could have put this amount of quality into a more desired skin line, right? I give Urgot the Clogfather like A+ tier. I think it's worse than Battlecast, but it definitely compares against Battlecast, right? So, Clogfather's going in the A tier, and he is a very welcome addition. I just feel like if they had made a sorry, not Battlecast. If they had made Darkstar Urgot, or if they had made Battle Boss, or a better fitting skin here would be Pool Party. I just think if they went for that aesthetic a bit more, or made him like a gorilla or something like that, I would be much happier with that result. Because Fresh is already a janitor, so the skin is good. It's just I was hoping for a better skin line for Urgot to be put into. Because keep in mind, now that we have Urgot the Clogfather, Urgot's not going to be getting another skin for about 2 to 3 years. So the most recent array of skins that came out were Pajama Guardian in 2020. Fright Knight in 2022, and then we're getting the Clogfather, right? So we had a meme skin with Pajama Guardian, we had a subpar skin with Fright Knight, which is like more on like the aesthetic comedy side, I would say, and then we get the Clogfather. So basically like 2.5 meme skins in a row, when Urgot players, I feel, are more on the serious end of things. Butcher Urgot is going into the B tier. I think Butcher is like alright, it just kind of enhances what the base skin currently is. I think you could make an argument for A tier if you're a fan of the aesthetic, but for me, B tier. So that's my tier list rating for all the Riot skins. I'm now going to talk about my custom skins and like how I would place them. So, let's start with Spirit Blossom Urgot. Spirit Blossom Urgot is going in my A tier. Cyberpunk Urgot is going in my C tier. Project Urgot is going into my S tier. I think I can happily say Project is S. Burgot is going into the A tier, but at the lowest. I think it's worse than the Clogfather. Actually, I can see Burgot being B, but I know people would disagree because it's a meme. But the model, you know, there's some love we could put into that skin a bit more. I think I'm going to get Burgot B tier. Race Car Urgot, I'm going to put him in C tier. Minecraft Urgot, I'm going to throw him in the A tier. And Warring Kingdoms, when it comes out, is definitely going to be S tier. So keep your eyes on Warring Kingdoms Urgot. If you don't know about Warring Kingdoms Urgot at this point, despite how much I've been yapping about it, it is going to be an ultimate tier skin. Rad! You're editing this video. Say hi, everybody. This is Radflip, and there he is. He's a cat. Show images of Warring Kingdoms Urgot and what we have planned for him. I'll send you the images, so you know what to put on screen right now. But this is what we're going for, right? We found out ways how to transform the model in-game, so you feasibly can have 3 models in one game. So keep your eyes peeled out for that. So let me go over some quick justifications why I put skins where they are. Project, I feel like, just executes on the Project skin line very well. I think if I was to go back and revise Project, I would probably change the face, but I'm not sure how I would do it. I think the face comes a bit goofy instead of, like, serious, you know? But I feel like Project executes on its premise pretty well. I feel like the model is high quality, it's got custom animations, and, you know, I feel like a lot of our love was put into Project Urgot, and you can see the results of, like, our passion, you know? So I'm very happy with how Project Urgot turned out. Spirit Blossom Urgot, I think, holds up. It was my first ever custom skin. It definitely holds up. I think the cinematic we did for it, you know, I'll throw down, like, the A tier for rating the cinematics. But I definitely think Spirit Blossom Urgot holds up. It was based on Onis from Japanese history, which is why I'm now moving to China. Because, you know, I do Japanese with Spirit Blossom, China with Warring Kingdoms. But I think Spirit Blossom holds up. Spirit Blossom is one of my favorite skins to use still. Just the SFX in it really sells it for me. Cyberpunk Urgot was a bit of a mess because we had like 17 ideas going into it. I think Cyberpunk Urgot we kind of treated as like a beta for Project Urgot. At least that was the intention from my part. I might at some point go back and do like a skin update on Cyberpunk Urgot. Because, you know, I feel like I can execute on its premise a little bit better. Urgot is like a shitpost skin, you feel me? It's not intended to be like, oh, this is gonna compare with Riot skins and stuff like that. No. Urgot was just like a meme skin we chucked out, and it resonated because it's funny. Maybe I'll go back and do like a higher quality rendition of it, but it does have custom VFX. Not many people realize this. When when you shoot your shotgun lug, there's like a soda VFX. So if you're using Urgot, make sure you keep your eyes out for that. Urgot, C tier. I mean, it's just a shit post. That skin's awful. Urgot is like, yeah, you can drift with your W and stuff like that, right? But like, come on, man. I know Urgot's funny, but C tier, definitely, right? And Minecraft Urgot was done by Ikori, and we ported it into being like made a playable skin and stuff like that. I feel there's an incredible amount of effort that went into Minecraft Urgot. I feel like we should do an SFX sweep on it at some point. But yeah. That's it for skins, I think. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Maybe I'll come back if League continues to be good like this. Thumbs up. Bye.